We're off again.
Hi, welcome to Two Wheels to Meals. We're traveling again. Vicky's been sick recently, so I'm here to welcome you. This is our trip to Singapore. Probably take my mask off now that we're in the hotel, but we're in Singapore. Vicky planned a work trip, so we finally got to Singapore. We've been in the Singapore airport 3 times before. This time we got to leave. Vicky has always wanted to see the Raffles Hotel and visit the Long Bar, where they first created the Singapore Sling. Good welcome to Singapore. While Vicky went to work, Matt went to see Singapore the best way he knows how, on 2 wheels. Trying to rent a bike, tried out a couple of them. They were pretty rough. Settled on this guy, and off we went. Most of the city has a lot of trees. It was very good to see. Sometimes I'd get lost. Stopped at the Singapore F1 pit building. Talked for a little while, didn't get a tour. There's old architecture right next to new architecture. Visit Sentosa. Tried to visit Sentosa Island, a kind of family resort and amusement park. But found out no motorbikes allowed.
Okay, alright, didn't know. Okay.
Some of it looks a little like Georgetown. Heading up into one of the neighborhoods. Somebody didn't like what I was doing with the camera.
I got in trouble.
While renting the bike was actually quite expensive, about 50 Singapore dollars a day, it still got me into places that I wouldn't have seen if we just took a Grab. Some of the road instructions were kind of confusing. Fun way to see the city, though. Matt enjoyed himself. We did make it to Sentosa, this time for a work outing. We rode the Sky Helix.
You're my silver lining, daydream, never mind in light inside.
At the top, it's one of the highest views in all of Singapore.
You pick me up when I'm down, put that sunshine on me now. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. make me dance out in the rain.
Great views of the city
You make every day a dream
and the
come
harbor.
true with every little thing you do. Each memory you're creating, full of imagination.
We got on the monorail, which took us back from Sentosa Island, and we went to the Marina Bay Sands, which is just about like being in Vegas. They had an incredibly large mall, but we were there not to shop, but to find a good barbecue place.
Put a smile on my face, make me dance out in the rain.
Deviled eggs,
You make every day
popcorn
a
chicken,
dream come true with every little
chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, and a good old-fashioned burger. They asked us if we'd ever seen the light show, and they sent us upstairs, right next to the Apple Store, for this event that has just started again after 2 years.
with every little thing, every day a dream comes true.
Vicky and I went to Gardens by the Bay, where they have a lot of natural-themed art.
I hope today don't end, 'cause life took on a new meaning when the tides they started
And some beautiful
turning.
gardens.
Now it all seems to be working. Oh my luck, I got a real good feeling I can finally trust. It's like the whole sky opened up, gave me a real good reason.
The
to
dragonfly
enjoy, 'cause I got
is a
real
theme in
good
Singapore.
feeling that things are looking up.
There are 2 indoor gardens, which we didn't get the chance to visit. And some themed gardens. This one from India. There's also some large-scale art. But the defining characteristic is really these trees, looking at sustainable models for energy, using clippings from Singapore's millions of trees to create energy. Vicky and I spent some time in the city center. Breakfast one day was at Eggslut, another restaurant she had on her list.
Daydream in my head, I'm drifting, swept up in the moment, wishing every now and then we could just pretend that it's just you and me.
Much of their
together.
mall culture
We
in the
could
city
stay
center
right
is
here
underground.
forever, nowhere else to be. It's no mystery that
Including food courts,
you make the world spin right.
like Food Opera,
Sweeter than the summer with a drop of honey. You make me come alive. You make every color shine. You make every day feel brighter. I light up when I see you. Paradise is
when you head back
what we
above
make.
ground,
Losing track of time we're taking.
some
Don't care
traditional,
where it goes. We just make the
some modern,
most of every second that we're given.
but always more art.
You is never ending, how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I got all I need, 'cause you make the sun come out. You make the world spin
Breakfast a different day, Vicky had wild honey on her list.
Make every color
With a great view,
make every day feel brighter. I light up when I see you. When I
a couple breakfast drinks,
when I
Brazilian cheese bread,
when I see you. When I
Matt had granola fruit and yogurt,
when I light up.
Vicky had Flinders Lane.
Make the sun come out. You make the world spin round.
We also went to Clarke.
Sweeter than the summer.
At one time space for warehouses for goods coming into Singapore,
Make me come
now is a pedestrian mall with restaurants and entertainment. Had a little modern Filipino food with Spanish tortilla and lumpia. We took a stroll along the river. They have some great pathways, underground passages to get past busy streets.
Paradise is what we make it. Losing track of time we're taking. Don't care where it goes. We just make the most of every second.
And some interesting statues, including Deng Xiaoping, Ho Chi Minh,
Yeah, I got all I need.
and Nehru.
Make the sun come out. You
Everywhere we went in Singapore, there was more art,
are sweeter
from public sculptures
with a drop of honey. You make me come alive. You
to Victoria Concert Hall,
make every day feel brighter. I light up when
to historic bridges and buildings. And we always seem to end up here. From art classes to light sculptures. And of course, more meals. Some tacos, some enchiladas, and a great nighttime view. Our last day, we visited Haji Lane. Some great food. With some great shops.
Why stop on top? Let's go further than we think. We're all the same. We wanna change. We wanna be magicians.
Including
We
a
wanna
selfie
fly,
portrait
we
studio.
wanna try, we wanna
And of
break
course,
traditions.
more art.
It's magic. It's magic. It's magic. It's magic.
Derek and I did a little shopping. We got some shirts at the Humble Man. We met Ali, who's from Turkey. He shared some hometown marzipan with us.
Let's lose our phones and hit
But
the
by far,
road.
Matt's favorite place
Magic leads us home. Who
was the
needs
Antique
time?
Camera
Let's
Museum.
just unwind and find the magic inside. It's magic. It's magic.
Lots of history. Everything from pigeon spy cams
Let's lose our
to a machine gun camera,
the road and see if
movie
magic
cameras,
leads us home. Who needs the time? Let's just
and of course the still cameras,
find the magic
some of which Matt's got at home too.
It's magic. It's magic. It's magic. It's magic.
We met Vicky and Jessica at a hidden upstairs bar. Had an afternoon drink. They had some great art again. But then they led us up to the roof And we had this view. The Sultan Mosque was first completed in 1824 and then rebuilt on its 100th anniversary in 1924 and remains today essentially unchanged. Like churches' stained glass, the mosque tells a story through mosaic.
Who needs the time? Let's just unwind and find the magic inside.
For our last dinner in Singapore, Vicky had birds of a feather on her list. We snuck in early. They had some colorful drinks, great food, and some great names. One of Matt's favorites, Find the Chicken in the Chilies, beef loin and rat potato fricassee, loup de mer or sea bass soup, spiky good slime shine, and home-style braised pork belly. And then we went next door to employees only. For a nightcap. Jessica tried something just a little too strong. Right in the heart of the city, Singapore has a world-famous hawker center. If there's a food you like from somewhere in the world, chances are one hawker serves it.
Got my mind racing with the way you're behaving today. No way. You and the city trying to convince me not
Matt got the signature scrambled egg and pork belly with chicken rice. Vicky got Russian dumplings and a Russian beer. And we met our neighbors from Penang. Be careful where you put your dirty dishes. One of the shops has some very fun games to choose from.
We won't let that keep us down. We got some kind of connection that brings us up to heaven, but you know it's gonna have to break. That don't seem to stop you from getting close to me today.
We'd heard a lot about the Singapore airport. We'd been there 3 times, but never got to see the things that people talked about. The Jewel has a mall. Some food we recognize from home. Place to get a drink. And the rain vortex is its centerpiece. It's like an indoor jungle to represent all of Singapore.
There's something about you that makes it hard to walk away. Maybe someday you and the city try to convince me not to leave with the feeling.
Well, we hope you liked this episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and remember to hit that notification bell. Make sure and leave a comment below. Let us know something we may have missed, or tell us something that you'd like to see. Till next time, peace.